nervous. Okay. We live in a world that is overwhelmed with the need of extroversion. In order to succeed, one must embody an energetic personality that is out and about, ready to conquer the world. We live in a world where we idolize and strive to be the best. And as society defines it, the best is the most adventurous and the most outgoing. However, not all of us are extroverts. Some of us too are born introverts. If you aren't sure which category you fall under, Carl Jung's Myers-Briggs Type Indicator test may help you. I took this test during a career workshop when I just started college. To my surprise, I am an INTJ, which is an abbreviation for introversion, intuition, thinking, and judgment. Truth to be told, I always thought that I was more extroverted than an introvert. However, this computerized opinion made me reflect on how I portrayed myself in the public eye and how I truly was on the inside. I grew up in a family of extroverts. As a child, I did not speak much because I was overwhelmed by my loud and boisterous sister. Yes. It's rude.
Should tell that later.
Okay, wait, I'm stuck. I grew up being the quieter and more reserved one in my environment, to the extent that my teachers told my mom in school that I was awfully quiet in class and did not interact with my classmates. I do remember those days. I recall them very vividly. I would sit in a corner in class and be absorbed into a whole new world with my books. And I couldn't care about befriending about those in my surroundings. My mom paid attention to this, and she was quite concerned about my behavior. And so, when I went to high school, she encouraged me to take part in a public speaking competition. And ever since that day, I was out there always wanting to be in the limelight, and I wanted to lead the crowd, regardless of what I did. I took part in many competitions ever since that day, from debates to public speaking. I even became the president of the Introvert club in my school. So eventually, yes, you can say that I did turn out to become more extroverted than an introvert. However, in spite of all that I have done, I still felt a sort of emptiness inside of me, and I could never figure it out. Why was I not fulfilled in spite of all these things I've done? And when I took that test in college, I kind of figured out why. Truth to be told, I'd rather sit at home, read all the books in the world. Yes, I'd rather read all the books in the world, watch a movie, and I love to write. I love to write about my passions, what I think about. And I find that it's far more productive and it's very comforting. I go on an adventure of filling the soul, as I would call it, than going for social gatherings that make me feel more excluded from the world due to the lack of common ground. At first, it may seem like a bad thing. When I first came to college, I could say I was still slightly more introvert. I was more reserved. After all, I'm in a new environment trying to adapt. And people would talk about it. My classmates would come and tell me, oh, people ask, do you know a girl named Netusha? And, oh yeah, Netusha, yeah, she's in my class. Oh, she's really quiet though. So they're like, oh, but she's quite friendly when you get to know her. That is me. And I find that it's brought to my attention that being an introvert seems like a bad thing. Why is it we have to struggle in this world? We have to step out of our comfort zone to reach out to opportunities. The reason why I did all these things was so that I could open up windows of opportunities and I can reach my goals. But I believe that introverts too have a potential that needs to be seen correctly. We need to be appreciated for the way we are, because we do get things done. Take a look at Albert Einstein. He's an INTJ too, just like me. So for all you know, I could be the next Albert Einstein. So it may seem surprising to you that I am an introvert and I'm out here talking to you today. But there is a difference for me when it comes to sharing. Toastmasters is a platform for me to share my thoughts, my views. So whatever that I do by myself in that phase of solitude, I'm able to share it to people, and I find that in most occasions, I do inspire people. People are willing to listen to me. It makes my experience more fulfilling. But I find that people tend to judge us for just wanting to go out and do what we want to do. They think that we should be going for all the parties and gatherings and trying to get to know everyone. That's how I felt when I came here. But now I've decided maybe I should step back in that shell, because I find that I am in my element and I can do far greater things when I am that introvert and come out as that extrovert when I need to. Therefore, instead of thinking about being an extrovert, let's celebrate introverts. Thank you.